What's good, fam? It's Nephew checking in. This is my very first episode of Cooking with Nephew. And if you're new here and you don't know, I'm Nephew. Today we're about to dive into my homemade chili done up my way. I promise you're gonna love it. Let's get it.
Cooking with my nephew. In the kitchen where we vibe, got the flavors and the laughter side by side. Stirring up some memories, spicing every dish. Family moments treasure.
What's up, y'all? Let's jump straight into this video. But first, we gotta start with our ingredients. If you take a look below right now, I know y'all looking like, Nephew, that look like a lot of stuff. It's not. Y'all see right here, we got the 90-10. We don't want all that grease going into that chili we about to cook up. But as always, folks, if you need that full ingredient list, it's on my uncle's website. And that's Smokin and Grillin with AB.com, and that's WITAB.com. Let's jump straight into this. We got to do a little prep work, not a lot of it, but first we're going to start off with dicing our onion. Now that we got our onions diced, we're about to go ahead and start browning our meat so we can move on to the next steps. As y'all can see, we got a medium heat going up under our Dutch oven. First off, I'm about to start with this extra virgin olive oil by Branch & Vine to coat this bottom. I know y'all wondering like, Nephew, why is you putting this oil up in there? That's because we are doing 90-10. We're not doing that usual 80-20 that Unc do. We don't have all that extra fat. So as y'all see, I got my ground beef in. We want to get this all the way broken up. If y'all see me laughing, man, my uncle is finally getting me back from all the times I be making him laugh on camera. So if y'all see me smiling and laughing, that's who I'm laughing at. Now let's get our diced onions so we go ahead and dump them into our Dutch oven. Dump these diced onions into this pot. All right, now that we got our onions in there, we're gonna go back to our meat masher and still kind of break this up. Next step, let's go ahead and add our garlic. Y'all can see, y'all know I'm using Unc's garlic press. We want to give this a few smashes. All the extra stuff, I always see Unc leave it in there, so we're going to leave it in there and I'm going to keep loading it up. All right, now that we got our garlic in there, we're finna go ahead and move this around. Get this to work with our ground beef and our onions. And y'all see them onions working, man. They picking up all that flavor at the bottom of the pot. Man, they smell amazing. Next step, we're going to go ahead and add our dry ingredients. I like starting with the salt because it's only a few pinches of salt, people. Not too much. Then we're going to come over to our brown sugar. This is just a dump of go. This is already pre-measured. Then our oregano, this is all 1 tablespoon. All right, now we're finna add 2 tablespoons of the chili powder. And everything else is just a tablespoon, people. But we're gonna add 2 of this chili powder. I don't know about y'all, but I like a little extra kick on my chili. And as always, if you're looking for the full ingredient list, it's on our website. That's Smokin and Grillin with AB.com, and that's WITAB.com. All right, now that we got our last of the dry ingredients in, we're gonna go ahead and stir all this in. Next up, let's go ahead and add our tomato paste. So while I'm grabbing this, y'all see we had some left over from a prior video that Unc did. We go ahead and scoop out as much as I need. As always, I know y'all probably saying, Nephew, you're not even telling us how much you're putting in there. Don't trip. The full ingredient list is on my uncle's website. That's Smokin and Grillin with AB.com. That's WITAB.com. Now that we got this tomato paste in here, let me go ahead and grab this beef broth because this is what's going in next. Now we got our beef broth in there, let's go ahead and stir this around so we can get our tomato paste and start blending in with this. Man, this smells good. I wish y'all was here. Next up, we're going to go ahead and add our beans. First thing we got to do is get these drained and rinsed. All right, now that we rinsed and dried, as y'all can see, let's go ahead over to our Dutch oven so we can start pouring. Now tell me below, man, are y'all team beans or no beans? I like beans in my chili. So let's go ahead and get this all in here, make sure we don't lose nobody. All right, now that we got our beans in there, let's go ahead and grab our fire roasted diced tomatoes. I know y'all looking, man, this smells amazing, people. As y'all notice, as I'm going in for my second can, I didn't drain anything, people. I'm putting everything that's in the can into our Dutch oven. Now let's go ahead and start stirring. All right, now that we got everything in here and we simmering, let me turn this down a little bit. We want this on a slow simmer, people, for about 1 to 2 hours. While this is cooking, you want to make sure that you come and stir occasionally. You don't want nothing to burn at the bottom of it. So every time I come here, because I'm about to come in here and make me some cornbread, folks, I know y'all can't smell this, man, but I'm so hungry. This smells so good, man. But one thing I noticed, from watching Unc for so long is you got to taste as you go. I did add a little bit of seasoning to this, but it's up to you, man. Add to your taste what you like. I added a little bit of extra chili powder to it because I wanted, a little bit of extra kick. So not only are we gonna look good, we is gonna taste good too. We talk about the food, people. We talk about the food, people. Everybody calm down behind me. We talk about the food. So let's go ahead and get this pot on here and let this sit for about an hour or two, coming into a stir occasionally. All right, folks, as you can see, we let this slow cook for about an hour and a half. I took that top off, let it cook for another 30 minutes to let it thicken up a little bit. Y'all can see right now, hey, I wish y'all could smell this, folks. This is fire. We can come in and get y'all a closer look. Ooh-wee. I wish y'all was here to smell this, man. This is great, man. I went in, added a few more little ingredients to it, but it came out amazing. As you can see, we already got our pictures already taken. See if we can get y'all a close up of that. I eat my chili. I grew up as a kid getting, a lot of my chili off the ice cream truck, and that's how we used to eat it. Right off the ice cream truck with a little Fritos, put the cheese over the top. It was banging. I'm excited. I'm ready to get in here. I'm starving, man. This smells amazing. Let's go ahead and jump in here. See if we get us a nice sized bite. Ooh, hey, she thick, just like I like her too. Hold on. This is fire, man. I'm gonna go up here right now and tell Unc he needs to come down and get him a bowl because I'm gonna knock this all off if he don't. First off, I want to say thank you for y'all to coming out, and spending your Saturday with Nephew, man. We here every Saturday at 1 p.m. Make sure you come tune in, spend your Saturdays with me. Remember, I'm not a chef, I'm just related to one, man. Let me go ahead and make my bowl and let me get up out of here, man. Peace.